Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War, House of Julii campaign, part for 23rd. And when we left off, we'd finally captured Narbo Martis, and we've now reduced the Gauls to owning just one province. It's game over for the Gauls now. However, the Senate, in its usual annoying way, is trying to find new ways to get in the way. And before I could take Alesia, which I mean, if it had gone my way, I'd actually be sieging Alesia right now. We'd be probably playing this battle right now. But it does appear that the Senate has ordered me to blockade the Port of Samara Breva, which is with the British. Now, annoyingly, I have a ceasefire with British at the minute because they are quite powerful, and I was, in a way, I may not have said this in like an episode yet, but what I wanted to do before I took on the Britannians was I wanted to build up a strong buffer zone at Trier, Conde Redonum and Alesia, just because the Britonians are pretty strong at the minute. They're really taking out the Germanians right now, so if I annoy the Britannians, they're going to be coming for me. We also have some other things to deal with, some civil stuff where we just need to deal with the fallout that we've created from taking Narbo Martis. I mean, apart from basically reducing the Gauls to basically a position of complete weakness. However, I have Admiral Oppius here, and he's just going to chill out in Narbo Martis. So now he's going to have a well-earned day off. Now, the public order here is pretty terrible, and I also need to replenish any men who I lost. Well, there wasn't really a siege here, actually. Was a field battle, so I just need to replenish whoever did unfortunately die in like our little defensive hill battle, which was a pretty fun battle, by the way. I mean, alright, you might have already known that if you're one of those people who seems to marathon my videos, and if you do, well, you are a cool dude. But anyway, we're gonna just also get some basic infrastructure in Narbo Martis. It seems to be a very undeveloped city. I mean, they've built some mines here, so clearly there's some good profit here. But we need some roads for troop movement. We need sewers for public health. We need we can actually upgrade the mines as well. It provides an extra 350 denarii if we build an upgraded mine. That's cool. You know, just some nice bulk denarii coming in. I'm gonna lower the tax rate as well, just to keep the people happy. But we'll just wait there until we've finished retraining our men. And then I'm gonna be sending Appius' army north. I think I will have Appius take Belgica, because what we need to do is we need to be quick, because once I take Alesia, I predict it's going to be a hard battle at Alesia. We will be pretty up against it. I mean, I still have Decius Curtius here, but it's a pretty... The garrison is actually growing now that I don't have my assassin sabotaging us, because unfortunately he passed away when he was being an idiot. But there is a lot of troops here. I mean, we've got quite a few war bands, a lot of skirmishers, we've got swords, and we've also got elite chosen swords. What we are very fortunate to have, though, is they do not have a general, thanks to the assassin. But right now we're recruiting new military police in the town, so they will probably help retrain everything. Just gonna replenish some of my barbarian infantry as well. So next term, Asinius Maxentius will be setting off. My fleet is ready now to attack the Britannians. So I'm in two minds if I want to do a blockade this turn, but actually I need to double check how long do we actually have left in this. We have two. Yeah, we actually need to. Right, I think we should go now if we only have 2 turns left to do this mission. Right, I mean, we could get there this turn, but we actually have to uphold the blockade for one whole turn. So. And I'd rather, if the Britannians are going to attack, I'd rather try and have them attack me at Conde Redonum rather than trying to take me out in the field and have another force sneak into Conde Redonum. Because right now the Britannians are actually landing a lot of forces in Europe, so they are definitely trying to step up their invasions of like Britain. And like weird reverse Vikings, like instead of invading this lovely island from fucking Jutland up there, they're invading this lovely continent from this fucking island up here, you know. Reverse Vikings who came from before the Vikings, right? It's going to be a declaration of war, so go for it. We'll block it, and hopefully the British Navy don't sink me. I mean, this is before like the British became really cool naval dudes, but we've got a blockade established. That's cutting off their trade. I'm not sure who they're trading with. They won't be trading with me anymore. I think they might be trading with the Spanish or something. I really don't know, because... Well, they'll be trading with someone. I mean, they might be trading with the Scythians or someone. I mean, they do have diplomats wandering around. But there isn't really too much we can do this turn, but I do need to pay attention to public orders dropping in both Batavia and Mediolanum. Batavians will be cured hopefully once the Imperial Palace is up. We've got 4 more turns until we finish the Imperial Palace, which will max out Batavium's growth, and also that should also kill off a lot of squalor, because we just need to grow the city up. We just need to give the city some room to stretch. And apologies, I'm just unplugging my phone charger, because my phone is just charged up now. What can we do in Mediolanum? We have Augustus Alienus here. I completely forgot that he existed, actually. I think he was a guy we adopted, actually. Sorry, Augustus, I'm a bit forgetful. You're not doing good. You're not doing the best job in the world of managing this place. But however, get some sewers up. This is a large city. I guess I'm going to assume. Yeah, the squalor here is pretty bad, right? We'll get those sewers up, and hopefully we can start cutting that sort of shit out. But for now, we should be good. I don't think we have anyone else we need to move. I mean, we did get a new family member, I believe. I've moved him. Yeah, I did. I moved him to Lugdunum. Here he is, Tiberius Julius. He's just taken office now. So the income still isn't brilliant, but once more we've got some good stuff coming in. Quickly show the settlement details. What we do lose a lot to upkeep. We are losing nearly 1,500 denarii to army upkeep. So once more, if a city's losing money to upkeep, I let it off. But I definitely probably do need to be wary about army upkeep now. I am becoming rather militarized. I mean, I need to. I still pay upkeep on city garrisons and all that, so I definitely need to be careful what I'm using as a city garrison. I mean, I do use elite garrisons in Italy. I mean, yes, alright, there's no threat of being attacked, but I don't know. The Senate's starting to get on my nerves now. Like, hopefully this is just a blip in our relationship, but I don't know. The Senate should watch themselves and watch what they say. They are becoming somewhat of an annoyance to me now, and are starting to try and frustrate my plans to favour the Brutii, since, well, the Brutii are currently king shit here, but, pay more attention to me, Senate. I'm doing good things for you. And we don't have any recruitment going on in here either, and that's something I need to change. We can't afford much. I'll buy 2 town watch for now, and then I'll arrange some extra units, but since this is it is actually a coastal settlement, but we're not at war with any of the Mediterranean powers. I've got good relations with the Numidians, so I'll just put an average garrison in Massilla, just in case. Actually, we don't really know enough about the Spanish, but the Brutii seem to be trying to annoy them, and I really don't want the Brutii to be going around annoying the Spanish. I mean, that is a pretty powerful town they've got, guarding the Pyrenees Mountains there, and the Spanish navy is actually somewhat up to scratch for a barbarian navy. So yeah. Brutii, don't annoy the Spanish. I'm trying to keep them as my friend. I don't want to have to be fighting on several fronts if I'm trying to orchestrate an invasion of Britannia. Anyway, there isn't really anything left to do. Just one thing, Trier still replenishing her stati up here, so we'll just bish bash bosh, skip to the next turn. Off we go! Oh, wait. How are we doing with Mr. Medean Diplomat, actually? I nearly forgot about you. How's your journey to Medea going? Keep moving up towards those mountains. We're nearly to Parthia now, then we can find out everything we need to know about the Parthians, and then we'll have almost filled out our map. We'll probably need to find a Scythian and talk to him just so we can fill out what we know about the Scythians, but then we'll have a nice colourful world map that'll look like a nice colour. Oh, hello, we've got some. There's an Egyptian diplomat and a Seleucid! Chat with him! Just give us map information. I'm not going to bother trading with you since you're completely and totally fucked. Oh, you want trade? Oh, fine, you can have your trade, right? So they're not worth anything, but whatever. There, we know everything we know about the Seleucids now. They control the territory of Cilicia and Coele Syria, but let's face it, I think within about 2, maybe... I don't think the Seleucids have got more than 5 turns left in them, because I believe... Well, one's surrounded by Egyptians, Pontus is attacking that one. Pontus is probably going to try and control all of Turkey at this rate, so... I think it's time to say bye-bye to the Seleucids, and we don't really care about that Egyptian diplomat right now. So we'll, yep, now we will go to the next turn, so off we go.
fleet is under attack.
Right, the Britannians are fighting back. I knew they would, obviously. They're not going to be happy about me blockading their main way into Europe. So, looks like it's a naval fight I can win. I've got 61, he's got 31 men. I have Roman ships, he has shitty barbarian ships, so we should win this shit, so please don't fuck it up. Yay, we won! I really don't care about naval battles.
Victory!
Oh, come on. Right, they want to give it a... Right, win? Average victory. Okay, we still won. Yay!
Victory!
Right, and we have a new Senate mission now. Blockade the port of Numantia. Where is Numantia? I already get the feeling it's something that Britannia's control, but if we succeed, we'll be given priority appointment for an office again. Good, good. The Senate really paid attention to me the last time I did that, actually. I mean, I nearly have all offices in the Senate, so, right, where's Numantia? It's there. Oh, it's... Wait. Gaelic port? Gaelic... Those sneaky bastards! Appius Julius, you have a new mission. It looks like the Gauls have tried to retreat into the Pyrenees and maybe trying to stage an invasion of Spain. I'm not standing for this shit. Right! Lemonum, you are to produce a small navy. I'm only going to put 2 in this one because we only have 5 turns to do this. Actually, no. We can do 3. We can do 3. Right, do that. But we need to be very quick now in the taking of Alesia because now the Britannians, they are pissed. So I need to get my assassin, Gaius Lacquer, find a Britannian to kill because they are landing even more forces in Europe. I mean, even blockading that port doesn't help, but it does slow down their trade at least. But we need to, we really need to stop them now. There might be someone of importance in that town actually. Batavadorium. This is. Nope, no valid assassination type. There is stuff to sabotage, but without a spy to support him, don't really want to do it.
Moving to position.
Just there for now. Keep an eye out for any passing family members. If we can if we can knock out their generals, we can definitely weaken their position in Europe. But Batavadorium is a territory I would like to have. Since I control Germania's superior, it would make sense to take Germania inferior as well. And also, I want to create a nice big buffer in Central Europe, just because it looks like the Brutii are pushing north, so I kind of want to cut them off there, just because I need to get 50 provinces if I want to win this, and I'm not going to get anywhere if the Brutii start blocking me. But Senate mission successful. 1,000 denarii for my trouble. I don't think I even made back the money on my what I just spent. Actually, how much is it for 1 bireme? Yeah, I did. It's 660 for 1 bireme. I did not make my money back on that one, so fuck you, Senate. But either way, keeps the Senate happy for a little bit as well. End of term report. Lost money. Diddly damn. Town grow. Ooh, Naba Martis already growing. Right, Naba Martis, get that governor's palace up, fam, and replenish the equites. And next turn, you're off on a little mission into Spain. Oh well, we could always acquire ourselves a little bit of territory in here, just so then we don't have to bother with Oscar, because yeah, if I was to ever stage an invasion of the Iberian Peninsula, that town's going to be in my way. Agent found, Gaul agent, don't care. Faction announcements. Oh, I told you he'd die eventually. Sextus Antio, my first ever diplomat, has sadly passed away, and so has Poppaea. No idea who she is, but Manius Julius is married at least. But yeah, Sextus Antio has passed away in the desert because I left him there to die, but yeah, his life was coming to an end. It's all on Numerius Stilo now to do my stuff, and if I ever need a new diplomat, I'll just buy one at Batavium. Manius Julius is married, and we've got some retinue expansions. Oh look, it's just as we noticed Augustus Alienus exists again. He actually gets some retinue. He has an overseer now. -1 influence, but +1 to farming and output. Alright, that'll be good. That'll be good for population growth and maybe a bit of extra money. Asinius Maxentius now has a Priest of Jupiter, +1 influence, +1 command and plus management, all good there. Vibius Julius now has a Priest of Bacchus, +2 influence and +1 management. That's good for Vibius. Oh, and speaking of Vibius, you're the new faction leader, aren't you? Not only do I need to pay some attention to you, Mr. Vibius, I also need to arrange the future of the House of Julii. I need to secure Julian supremacy in my own family tree. I ain't letting any Maxentiuses, Aelianiuses, or Penniuses rule my family. Julii only, please. Julii only. But let's just have a look at our Mr. Vibius Julius, who is now our governor of, governor of Arimnium now. He is faction leader. He holds 4 command, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 management, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He holds 8 influence. So this is a good guy. He's actually current consul, I believe. He got demoted to Pontifex Maximus. Actually, he's currently a Pontifex Maximus, but he's definitely built up quite a few. He's built up a pretty big retinue and a lot of traits. I mean, he's a confident commander. He's a politician, skilled bureaucrat, understanding of mathematics, superior builder, inefficient taxman. However, he's a draftsman, an ex-quaestor. He hates farmers, which does pretty bad things to farming output in the area, but population growth is still good, so we don't need to worry. He's actually pretty bloody. He definitely, I guess he enjoys the games, but he does enjoy putting down the odd brigand, which is speak of the devil and he shall come. Another brigand has turned up. Right, we'll have a little look at him in a minute. Hopefully he'll be one of those that wanders off or grows to something that'll grow to a side. Oh god, there's a big rebellion going on there. Segestica actually. Wow, the brute. Yeah, you got to get on top of that shit, son. Ex-Predator, ex-Consul, and faction leader, of course. So that's cool. However, who is heir? Let's have a look for that magic heir symbol. It's gone to Vibius's oldest son, Manius Julius, who's current governor of Segesta. Alright, that's cool. Give heirship to the world's most boring man. Well, alright, I'm just kidding. No, it's not Asinius Maxentius who's boring. Where's that guy I really hate? Where are you? That guy there, Marcus Julius. Yeah, I hate him. By the way, did you know Marcus Julius is almost identical to Asinius Maxentius? Creepy, isn't it? Yeah, but it's not that I say this guy's boring. It's just that we never pay attention to him just because he governs Segesta, which is a town where literally nothing ever happens. What kind of rebellions rising up there? It's just some brigands. 1 unit of rogue velites, not worth my time really. I'll deal with it. I mean, hopefully they'll just wander into the Brutii territory. I'll just send a massive army at them and they'll just wander into someone else's territory actually. Construction report. Arimnium has a Temple of Bacchus now. Actually, I need to do some management on Arretium. Lugdunum has some crop rotation. Trier now has some sewers up a ring, but right, Arretium. Now, the people of Arretium ain't exactly happy right now, just due to the loss of their leader, of course. Lucius Julius governed this town quite effectively when he ruled this area, but I'm gonna stick to a growth build policy just because I want to get this town up to the level for an imperial palace as well. Really, I don't see why Patavium gets all the growth, but I just want Arretium to be happy because this is obviously a very vital city. This is where I get my best military units and stuff. And is there anything we could build? Temple of Jupiter will probably help out as well, and we have got a better dock being built as well, which will allow a better navy and better trade, hopefully. New Hastatian conduct Redonum, town watch in Massilla. We trained some Hastati, we trained some barbarian mercenaries, we trained a Roman general. Yeah, just a lot of stuff got retrained, basically, just general replenishment. And actually, Trier, how are we doing now? The good thing about Trier, actually, is the garrison's quite good, but build a practice run so we can get the local Velite corps replenished. Diplomatic information, Egypt has allied with Armenia, fair enough, and the Greek cities have declared a ceasefire with the Senate. Well, I guess the Senate is a bit bored of Greece. I mean, they've basically retreated into the jaws of Pontus now, so they're not our problem anymore, and I guess it's an okay idea that the Armenians have allied with the Egyptians. They are two of the biggest powers in the Middle East right now, so I guess it works out in the end for them. The Egyptians will finish off absorbing the Seleucids, and then maybe they'll do a joint war against the Parthians or the Pontic people. Anyway, you Numerius Stealer, I've just noticed actually that this bit of map's unfilled, so actually I think there'll be a Pontic town down there, so you know what, we'll go down there just to save you a little journey through the mountains. You know, because, well, I don't want you to journey through the mountains. It seems unnecessary. And by the way, why is that big lump there still uncolonised? I mean, there's Libya there, but there's just some lump there. It's like a tumour's growing on Africa. Right, keep wandering you through there. I mean, that's... No, but... Wait. That's a Cappadocia. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. Delicate. Elmias. Right, we're going to Elmias now. That's owned by the Parthians. Right. I believe that's where the Elmer tribe was of it. I think it's the Elmrian tribe. It's something... God, there's a lot of diplomats up there. Elmrian tribe. Oh, wait. Hang on. Tribe of Sake is owned by... What are the Parthians doing up in... Hey! What are the Parthians doing all the way up there? Guess I like Russia for now. Very weird of them. Right, but no time for any more chit-chat. It's time for you to set off Asinius Maxentius. You've got a nice big new army. We've got 6 Hastati, 3 Velites, 1 Principes, 4 Barbarian Mercenaries and 2 Velites. Get to Alesia and capture that city, and watch out for Britannians. They'll be roving in this area and they are angry. Never know. Oh, hello. That's not a very big garrison in Samara either. I'd like to take Samara Breather, but something tells me that if I attack Samara Breather, all of Londinium will just empty and come over, so I won't bother right now. It's not worth my time. I'm more interested in getting a task force into Spain and dealing with a nasty little invasion which has happened. We're still retraining here. Masilla, I was going to arrange for you just a little bit of a better guy. We've got 2, let's upgrade it to have 5 Town Watch, that should do, and yeah, 1 unit of Principes, that'll do for now. I mean, I'm glad that we can recruit good stuff from Masilla, and that's all my money spent actually, so there isn't really much else we can do this turn. We've got our movement done, so yeah, we'll just jump to the next turn. Let's go. Oh, wait, Assassin, did I move you this turn? I believe I did. Yes, I did. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Right. Not only are the Britannians now trying to lay siege to Trier, they're going to keep on attacking my navy, who I probably should have withdrawn by now, but fuck it, I only built this navy on an ad hoc basis. Go on, yeah, it got sunk, whatever. I can build another. Right, big issues to deal with now. Trier's under attack by Britannians. Thank you very much, Senate, for getting me into this shit, but you're lovely. Settlement besieged, right, Trier is under siege, I know. Luckily, it's actually a very good job I restored those Hastati, though. Overall, we could be doing better, and you know what, let's merge some of these barbarians together. Let's just merge them into one nice big unit. There we go. We've got a unit of 60, and then we've got a unit of 1. That's brilliant. You know what, just disband that unit. He's very... Oh no, wait, can we retrain him? No, we can't retrain him. Right, just disband him. He's pretty useless to us right now. End turn. Yeah, money's bad right now. Britannian spy found in Condate Redonum. There's always a spy everywhere. New family member. Cineas Julius. Alright, I'm going to call you Canute. Canute Julius has been born, so that's cool. Construction report. Segesta now has a blacksmith. Karalis has a governor's palace. And Mediolanium has sewers. So Karalis, you've grown nicely. Let's continue growing you into a big commercial city with farms and shit. So there you go. That's two things for you to do right now. Recruitment report. New Byreme at Limonum. Condate Redonum has new Hastati. Town Watch. Equites. Being retrained. Good. And what do we know, by the way? What do we know about this force that's attacking us? Is it a big force? No, looks like the Britannians haven't changed since we've last fought. I mean, it looks like they're going for outright war ban spam. So yeah, I think the garrison at Trier could probably win this one. I don't think we need to send a relief force, and especially since, yeah, Lugnum don't really have much. Well, I could send all the Hastati as a relief force actually, but if I was to engage in combat with them, I'd just be controlling the Hastati. Well, yeah, you know what? Asinius Maxentius, I'm not sure if he could make it in time really, or make it in one piece. And I'm sorry, but I really want to get Alesia over and done with. And wouldn't you know, the SPQR went back to all the Greek cities. Bloody hell. Senate just can't make its mind up some days. Right, go and attack Alesia. We'll just get you there. I mean, I'm glad that they attacked Trier, actually. I'm glad they didn't go for the very juicy target of Conde Redonum right now. Well, that spy might be telling them, by the way, the army's just wandered off. Go take it, go take it. Sorry, I've got her started being produced there. And if I see Britannians moving around, I'll just empty Lemonum and get them up there. The Navy started to being recruited in Lemonum. But we're going to get some recruitment going on in this town now. Recruit some Hastati and some town watch. That's going to be a little bit of a garrison for now. As you there, my son. It's time for us to march once more. We're gonna go via this village, and we're gonna try and find out where the Gauls have retreated to in Spain, because that's a bit annoying from then. Oh god, the public order collapsed. Right, that's not good. Maybe because I left it without a garrison at all, but let's change to a growth build policy. It might get us a little. It's not gonna get us much, really. Right, hopefully once we have some military policing in there, or actually you there. Nero, let's transfer you. You'll govern Narbo Martius for a bit now. That's where you. Oh, he's not even going to get there this. Oh well, he'll be there next turn at least. That'll work out for me. But sometimes you've got to move people around. I'd rather have Nero there than Tiberius. Probably Tiberius is a bit useless at the minute. We'll stick you on a. Actually, a cultural build policy is working out for you, but I'm going to take you off recruitment and that. I don't want the seat to start recruiting things that I don't want it to. Right, I believe that's everything I need to do right now, so yeah, that's actually pretty much everything I need to do right now. Gonna have to just get ready to face off these Britannians. They're in big numbers, so I think it would be better if I just let them come to me rather than me going to them. Public order's still not good. We're 2 turns away from the Imperial Palace at least. Here we're not building a thing. You know what, I think building an arena might do it. It gives us 5 public happiness anyway, so building an arena would probably get Mediolarian's public happiness back in the green anyway. So you know what, I'll commission an arena next turn, but for now, yep, we're gonna have to advance to the next turn. Actually, no, wait, assassin man. No point in assassinating that captain, but let's see what's... Head towards Belgica, find out what's going on there. There must be someone around for you to axe off, because I mean, I'm not wasting you. I mean, you have a talent for it. Well, not a talent, you're an assassination genius according to your bio. It would be foolish just to let it all go to waste. And look, there's a Brutii spy by the way called Queso Verius. He's cool.
Out of mood, sir.
Right, not sure what else we can do right now. Nothing really we can do right now actually, so you know what, we'll skip to the next turn, see that Narbo Martius starts rioting, but we'll have a new governor installed next turn, so yeah, let's go to the next turn. Right, rioting did happen at Narbo Martius. They damaged a local pagan shrine. So yeah, that's actually not even that bad. I'm happy. Oh, hello, a suitable husband, betrothed Musia. I don't know who Musia is, but Secundus Lucilius wants to join my family. Secundus Lucilius, he's good actually. Superior commander gives him +3 command stars off the bat. He's pretty young. He's only 24. So that I could get at least 30 years out of him, which is what, 60 turns of this dude. And he's a good attack. You know what? Join us. You are more than welcome in my family. And you are currently you're guaranteed at Arimnium, right? We will arrange you an army in a minute. End of turn report. Oh look, we made a 7 denarian profit. Woo! And through a glass clearly. While the Egyptians have made coloured glass for many years, the Carthaginians have perfected a method for making clear glass. The new clear goblets are much prized across the world by people for taste and discernment. The Carthaginians invented glass. Well done. Don't know when the Carthaginians found time to do that, when they were being beaten left, right and centre by the Scipii and the Numidians. I'm guessing it happened in Lepsis Magna. But yeah, well done Carthage. That was like your last ever achievement before you got ruined. Anything else? Faction announcements. New family member, Placus Alanius and Claudius died. But right, it looks like the Alanius family is going to try and grow now. So we're going to have a new Alanius in the family. Alright, I'll find something for him to do. Brutii are wandering in my territory. I'm assuming they're on their way to Norkim, so they're actually going to try and make a play for Luvavum. Bit annoying, but not very interested. I could always buy that province off of maybe for a pretty penny. Massila now has a shipwright and Nabomatis has paved roads. So, don't know why you're getting all angry, Nabomatis. I gave you some paved roads, but alright, I guess you will be angry. Not, or at least until I install the most efficient bus service you've ever seen. General, right, you forward. Get in there. And the public order's still terrible, even with a low tax rate. Right, well, we're not repairing that shrine. That's going to get demolished. So, yeah, just blow up the shrine. It's not going to do anything for us. Install our own shrine. I'm going for Bacchus, by the way, just for that. But I'm going to prioritise... Let's get the Governor's Palace up now to cut down squalor, and then we'll do the sewers and the upgraded mines.
Orders.
Appius, you keep moving.
Onward.
Looks like the Gaul... Oh, come on, the Gauls have actually blockaded Lemurnum. That's a little pain in the ass, actually. I don't know if we could take that near. How many biremes do I have? I have 2 biremes. Right, we'll wait for the next bireme and then we'll set off. So recruitment report, bireme, new Hastati, Massila has its new town watch, Nabomatis is now also recruiting its bigger garrison. What is the reason for most of your unhappiness, by the way? Wait, Nero's become a commander now. Nero, did you manage to lose your management? Like, oh no, wait, I only made him in because obviously he had doubtful courage. He was gonna be a shitty manager. You're gonna try and be a governor, dude. I have a new general. Actually, you have the trait of engineer, which gives... Oh no, it has better siege equipment, but it's a social... Oh, this guy really wants to be a commander. I'll try and sort him something out, but yeah, there's still a big culture penalty in this area. So I'm going to try and get rid of this culture penalty first before I send you out. But once Nabomatis is reigned under control and able to stand on its own 2 feet, I'll let you have an army. I mean, I'm annoyed that your army will have less morale, but you'll have better siegecraft and better command, so maybe there'll be something we can do with you. And marriage celebration, Secundus Lucullius has now married Musia. So he's over there. So first things first, we're going to restore your general's bodyguard. We can get you a better general's bodyguard, so we may as well do that. The Britannians haven't made a move at Trier yet, so we're lucky for that. Do we know anything more about their army now? Yep, it's warlord spam. They do have a chariot in the army, however, and some war dogs, but really it's just a lot of cheap, weak units that the Hastati can hopefully take out. However, the Hastati are a bit undernumbered right now. I believe a siege might be taking its toll. However, let's just retrain them. You know, I'm going to replenish my men as fast as you're somehow we're draining them away. Umbria, nothing. No, I don't know why I said Umbria, but I was just like going over to this province. I'm still not very interested in that, but let's see. We have 5 Principes in here. We have some Velites. You know what? Get some more Velites, and ooh, we can build ballistas now. Actually, that's gonna be something useful. We can build ballistas. Yeah, ballistas. Our first unit of field artillery, actually. They've got some soldiers to help man the ballistas. Good attack against troops, not so good against buildings. And it's only a light ballista, and it's got some defense on it at least. But I better keep it away from missiles, because they might try and somehow ruin it. And I definitely need to keep it safe from cavalry. But it's got actually its upkeep's quite cheap, only 100 denarii per turn. You can't say fairer than that. You know what? Let's get 1 unit. Let's get 2 ballistas in that army. That'll give us something to do. But yeah, it's basically we can impale several men. We can use fire ballistas. They've got a massive range. However, I can't hide artillery. But yeah, that might tip the odds in my favour in a field battle. Not much else we can really do right now. Lugdunum's losing more money, though. I'm assuming that is once more due to the increased army upkeep. However, I do have the forum on its way up now. Conde Redonum's public order doing well, and neither is Lemurnum's actually. Lemurnum might just be due to the port blockade, but it's on a military build. There we go. If we changed the yeah, we'll leave it on that. Good growth, good public order. Conde Redonum. Yeah, I can do the same for Conde Redonum. There we go. We'll just keep everything on growth for now. May as well keep growing these cities into mighty bastions for me. But let's get you in range now. We need to start arranging for some siege weapons to be built, so we'll get you there and we'll start constructing some rams, unless my spy has very kindly opened some gates for us. He has! Yay! Yes. Alright, we can do this here and now then. We're gonna take Trier, and then you know what? We might have to send you to help out. No, we're not going to take Trier, sorry. We're going to take Alesia, and then you're going to have to help the good people at Trier. But it's really finally time for the Gaul's capital to fall, and then we'll clean up the remains that have decided to sneak away to Spain on a nice holiday. But for now, we're going to siege this town, so let's make our assault. Right, here we go then. So it's 658 of my men versus 362, led by Captain Prazatargus, another annoying git who's been annoying me. But we have 4 command stars. This guy obviously has nothing, so their morale is not going to be as strong as ours. However, they do what they lack in strength, they do make up for in numbers in a way. We are going to be fighting quite a few warbands, quite a lot of skirmishers actually. So I guess the best plan really is we need to close distance as fast as possible. But luckily for us, we won't be lugging around any big slow battering rams or anything. We can just rush in with our barbarian mercenaries, get in there, and we'll quickly. I'm going to make this a very quick and a very clean job. So let's fight this one out on the battle map. By the way, he serves me most who serves his country best. The more patriotic you are, the more you do, I guess, in a way. Said by Homer. Mr. Homer.
These Gauls do not need your fear. Cold steel will bring them down, just like any other men. That army is 1/4 of the enemy's strength. So sharpen your swords one last time. When we have killed them all, we will have made a good start. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall, as if that will protect them. On this field, we have the benefit of greater numbers. It is one we would do well not to squander. The enemy will undoubtedly try to slaughter us at a distance. We must charge home and stop their cowardly plan. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. Now I say, this far and no further. Here we make a stand. You all know my worth and what I have done before. Of the foes who attacked me in the past, few ever got to boast of their success. The seer has been consulted, but his vision is clouded. Today we make our own destiny then. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
But I guess he is right. What stands in here represents probably a lot of the Gaul's total strength right now, because let's face it, there are a lot of them left. We've been doing a pretty good job of exterminating them. This town's shaped a lot like Alesia, and actually bits of the town have collapsed actually thanks to my spy, or my assassin. I mean, look, this is his handiwork right there. This town has seen many better days. I mean, that's gone, I've done a good job here, but once more, the layout is pretty much similar, if not the same, as Massilla's. So there are 3 main roads going up to the central hill, which is what we want to capture. The roads are more or less the same actually, there's still this road here. So I think what we can do is, since I can deploy on 2 walls, that means there's 2 gates. So we'll take this road here, and we'll take this road here. We'll just keep the Gauls spread thin, because they're going to try and rely on numbers. So what we need to do is we need to try and make their numbers a bit more manageable. I mean, obviously my numbers are better, but let's just try and make sure our men don't bite off more than they can chew. So on the long windy hill, I think I'm going to put the lighter units who have more stamina and just can do the walk up here. And on the shorter, not so windy hill, though it is a bit windy in a way. I'm going to put the heavier infantry in. Also, it's because they get to march up this lovely road here. The landscape around Alesia isn't too bad either. I mean, this is the Gauls' homeland here. I mean, they've got nice forests, good hills. Bit of a sort of a misty day, really. It's a rather melancholy sky. Maybe it's because this is where the Gauls make their last stand in a way. So we're going to have the heavy infantry march up here. Though what goes for heavy infantry in our army is mostly just Hastati and one unit of Principes. So we'll put all you up there, and we'll put the Principes along them, so they'll just be right behind them. And in terms of support, they're not going to have the Velites, but I will grant them cavalry support. That'll be what they can have. So they will have cavalry support. So they're going to clear the way for Asinius Maxentius and his horde of Equites. If we can get him in the city and get him to maybe even take the third road into the city. Actually, no, because the third road is actually, you know what, Asinius Maxentius, you're going to deploy here. And you're going to make your way up the third road of the city. We'll see if the Gauls cotton onto this idea, because if I can get him up the third road, what we can do is we can crush them in the central plaza, and that will just completely and totally ruin their morale to the point where they won't even want to fight anymore. Barbarian mercenaries, you're going to gather up and get ready to assault this wall here, so get into nice formation there. So let's gang you all up, and you will have the Velites giving you ranged support. I know you would have preferred archers or something, but Velites ain't bad. As long as the barbarian mercenaries can keep the Velites safe and hold the position, what we can do is we can have a barbarian mercenaries just hold in guard position, and then we can just have the Velites throw javelins over the head, much like we do with Hastati and Principes. But that's my deployment plan. So we're going to take this already crumbling city, and well, it's time to kick the Gaul king off his throne. But where is their king actually? We killed Meriadoc, we killed Belenus. I think their king has retreated to Spain. Oh well. If he's going to leave his throne room unoccupied, someone's going to occupy it, and it's going to be me. Right, let's make our first move then. So the gates are open, ready for us to come in. The Gauls have decided to put more strength here. It looks like they've put some skirmishers here and some swordsmen here. Right, let's just get in. We're not going to bother exchanging volleys with the skirmishers. Just get in there and take them out. Principes, however, you're going to try and volley against the swordsmen. Try and get some volleys in just to weaken them, because it's not like they'll ruin the Hastati, though I don't want to lose a lot of Hastati. I've got cavalry patrolling this road here, so right. Barbarian mercenaries, why did I forget to group you up? Get grouped now. You're going to have your first engagement at the gate, and what has he put? He's just put some cheap warband, right. You start marching up there, I'll send the Velites in later. You just clear that area out. They're sending units to defend this area as well. What has he got here? Some skirmishers. Right, the cavalry could take them easily, but he's shipping reinforcements. And Asinius, try and keep out of range of the enemy watchtowers. They will fire at you. What's he got there? He's always putting... Oh, he's going to put his chunky, strong, chosen swords up there. However, my cavalry, if we can hit him head on with a charge, it'll probably weaken him. What we should do is we'll just charge and retreat. So we'll hit him, retreat, hit him, retreat. That's what we'll do. We'll just try and break the chosen swordsman down. But it's a shame. I think the Principes and the Hastati wanted to fight the chosen swordsman, but oh well. I guess the most elite units should be fought by my general, and the captain is up here.
Our soldiers have done well
captured the walls somewhere.
The walls are taken.
Yep. We're right, the Hastati are in here. They're already starting to make a good job. They're going to start cleaving them up. A few of them fell to the initial volley. Fair enough. I had a feeling that would happen, and someone's shouting. I mean, the Hastati are just going to try and all get in here. They're kind of blocked up though. But they just need to. What they need to do is they just need to fight their way through. But I'll try and spread them out in a minute. I just need to double check what's going on this front. Right. Warbander here. Right, I should have geared you up with a war cry actually, but you know what? Just get in there, spread out, take them out, so go on. Right there, trying to get in. Get into a fighting stance, lads, come on. We can take this one. It's time for the Gauls to fall, or at least sort of fall, since the bastards decided to pull a sneaky retreat. I thought the Pyrenees were the only way we could have got into Spain, but whatever, it looks like there's another way. I guess that's why they have such a big navy on the west coast of France, but... Right, those swordsmen are falling beautifully. Principes, I want you to not use your pilums. We may as well just have a Hastati finish off his weird glowing irradiated swordsman, because I don't know, weird Gaul bullshit magic, I guess. You guys have done a good job, right? Get in there and farm up near the ruins. Velites are now on their way in. They'll be providing you your range support. Equites, you're doing a good job moving up, so keep at it. Some of the barbarian mercenaries are still engaged. What's going on over there? Did I? Oh, we still haven't killed them all yet. Alright, well, keep killing them, lads. Keep killing them. Velites are on their way now. I need them finished off ASAP. I thought they were routing, but obviously I was thinking of a different game. I need to... Yeah, it's a bit weird doing a freeway siege by yourself. Right, Hastati, you have cleared this gate up, right? So, no, do not. Hey, break off. Right. Hastati, I need you to form up on this road here. Can we have you create formation? I don't... Oh, wait, we can. Right. Create a thin formation here. It's going to be a bit of an awkward formation because these are awkward, narrow streets you're marching in. Principes, you bring up the rear. Get ready because the Gauls are probably going to see you as a pretty big threat now that you're making big inroads into the city. You guys have done well. Don't charge too forward. Some gits built his house in the middle of the road, by the way. Talk about planning permission gone crazy. Barbarian mercenaries, I want you all to line up here on this road and get ready. However, there will be a force there waiting for you. He's going to get those into position, those skirmishers. Guessing they're going to try and use the ruins to their advantage. It might have opened up bits of the city for them. Velites, I want you to line up here near Mr. Planning Permission's house. Let's see, what else do we need? You guys, they've abandoned this gate, so you may as well let's just rush in now before he notices he's abandoned the gate. I think he's going to pull his... No, wait, I think he knows he's abandoned the gate. So that's why he's going to bring his Velites in. I may as well just bring my cavalry up now. I know running them will drain their stamina. However, cavalry do have pretty good stamina anyway, so I think they can do it easily. No one's engaged at the minute, so right now we're in sort of a peace time. But right, go on, get in there. No, oh god, they're gonna be all neat about it as well. Right, break off running. You can just walk in then. How are we doing over here? Right, everyone is formed up and good to go. Right, let's get to the top of the hill then and get ready to give them a challenge they'll never forget. We've got an advanced party, Hastati on up here as well. Looks like the Gauls are going to try and stop us here. Right, take them out. They're only skirmishers. Run into them and make sure they don't get a volley out. Come on. These guys will be easy for you. Go on. Go on. They really don't know how to hold their city. I mean, this is actually a pretty fun town to siege, actually. I just wish the Gauls would be making more of an effort. Guys, where are you? Are you... Oh, come on, guys. Catch up. You've got to support your friends, because it looks like the Gauls are going to try and... They're going to get their chosen swords in there, actually, and they're going to try and slow us down. Cavalry are now entering the city. Their first target will be those skirmisher warbands. Clear those guys up quickly, and then I need you in the backs of those chosen swordsmen to support them. Hastati, right, you are making your way up the hill. We've got some weirdos coming to challenge you. Right. Well, they'll charge into you, but let's face it, you can easily take those. They're just very brave and very, very foolish. Come on, guys, you can take them out. Go on. Go on. Yeah, there we go. Don't try that again, Gaul. Right, how are we doing here? Because this is getting a bit dangerous. Right. You guys get in there. Velites, get them some support. We need support. Get up on top of a hill here. Get on their flank and do your magic. Because we are going to... Some of my units are going to start out, and the chosen swordsmen are going to really break them down. These guys are pretty powerful, tough stuff. These are... I mean, this is the best infantry Gaul has available to them. You know, they've got some of their most powerful units out on the field here. Hastati are just slow... but actually, the general himself has engaged them. Right! Take them out. Looks like the general's making a right pig's ear of engaging you, so... Take out that cavalry, and you shall be sorted. How are we doing down here? Velites, I would appreciate it if you got a rush on, really. And same goes for you, Equites. You really need to get a move on, otherwise we're going to lose this hill. Come on. Come on. Get a move on. We're going to use the Gaul's own street designs against them. What I've done, actually, they've built a mini Minas Tirith. It's like a 3-tiered city. That is actually pretty cool when you think about it in that way. Hastati are just going to keep pushing up on there. Hastati... Oh. Yes! Nice one, Hastati.
And now his men fear us.
Finish them.
It is time to press the attack.
Equites, there we go, the Equites have joined the party. Unfortunately we missed that cavalry charge, but it looks like, yes, there we go. We just saved ourselves from a potential disaster there. When General's got in there, he's breaking up those chosen swordsmen nicely. As well armoured and as well trained as they are, you're not prepared for a big cavalry charge in the back. There's a Mr. Maximanus, by the way. Yeah. You came in at the right time, lad. You came in at the right time. Help the Hastati finish it. This is the last stage. Warband, you did an excellent job keeping the Gauls spread out and keeping them busy. It gave us a very clear path into the centre of their town. We've got some pilums flying into them now. Right. Start engaging them. Principes, I think I left them. Yeah, the Principes are just like a mile away. Principes, do you want to come and join the party? Off you go. You gotta join the party. Right. Equites. Come on then, Equites. Finish it off. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here they come. And here comes the victory lap. We have taken ourselves the Gaul's capital. Get in there. Finish them off, lads. Enjoy your kills. Enjoy your kills. Go on. Go on. The plaza's ours. It's fallen. Their inefficient defending has given me a new territory. And it's pretty much completed my conquest of Gaul. Just one province remains for us to finish off. They can't hide from me anymore. They're not going to hide from me. They are going to get completely and totally wrecked. Nice one, lads. Nice one. Now if we hold this plaza for 3 minutes, we actually win the siege because they have one unit left. Some skirmishers who are wandering around. It looks like he's going to try and bring them in as one last desperate attempt to stop me. But he better get a move on because, yeah, the time is not on your side now. You only have... Come on, come on, come on. I want to say 2.5 minutes left now. 2.5 minutes left to take that plaza back. Are you man enough to take your town back, or are you just going to run? Because you better run, boy. You're in a Roman town now. Your Gaul capital? Well, you did a very bad job at taking care of it. I mean, look at all the ruins that were everywhere. No, 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 no. It's my place now. I'm going to build myself an imperial palace to impose order across all of Gaul's former territories now. It's time to wave goodbye to your area. I mean, here they come, here they come. I have less than 2 minutes now. You know what? Equites? You're good at chasing down skirmishers, aren't you? Would you like to have a go at it? I mean, you've had a nice little rest for a few minutes. Come on. Let's just call it a day. In we go. Ooh!
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them.
Finish them all off.
Drive them from the battlefield.
I have to say, I just loved what Asinius Maxentius did then on Alesia. He just charged in, got his sword and whoosh! Lopped their head off a nasty Gaul skirmisher. There's no plaza for you to retreat to now, Gauls. This is my land.
Victory from her generals.
Goodbye,
and this
Gaul.
day is clearly our victory.
A very, very good victory for us there. We took over their capital, one of their largest towns, and now very little stands in the way of the elimination of the Gauls. Only one province left and its fall shall be imminent. I have a big army on the way there, but let's have a look at some stats. We did take some big losses there, probably mainly from the chosen swordsman, but it looks like we did good overall. We deployed 658, he deployed 362, I killed everything, he only took a mere 224 of my men out, so that leaves me with 467 men. That's a good amount, so what we'll do is we will quickly replenish whatever we lost, and then we need to get out there, relieve Trier, or if the men of Trier can hold out, I think we could make a very quick march north and we're going to capture Belgica and stop the Britons from landing extra forces in Europe. But let's have a look at some advanced statistics. Let's a bit wallow in this victory first before we think of the future. Got to celebrate at some point, haven't we? Let's see. So the general, he did good. The Equites, good all round. Principes sadly didn't get as much action as I would have liked them to. Sorry, Principes, I left you out of this. Barbarian Mercenary did a good job overall. We got 28, 24, 32 and 40. Hastati, yep, good job overall. They were just, well, they just didn't let anything get in the way. Velators, unfortunately, didn't get a share of the action either. I'm sorry about that, but, well, them Gauls just looked around. Actually, look, there's some... Oh, no, that's one of mine. I was going to say, is that a Gaul just routing over there? But no, that's one of mine, unfortunately. Oh, well, oh, well. I mean, to be honest, the Barbarian Mercenaries did a absolutely sublime job of pinning those chosen swordsmen until my Equites could get in and support them. But, you know what? Excellent victory, guys. Excellent victory. You all deserve that. So, you know what? I am happy at the way the Battle of Alesia turned out in the year 236 BC. Right, so come on, give me my town now. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Right, what should we do? Should we occupy, should we enslave, or should we exterminate? Since it's the capital, there will be an absolutely phenomenally huge Gaul population. So we are going to exterminate, we're going to loot everything we can from here. Let's put public order up, and look at my territory holdings now. That is, well, yeah, pretty much all of France now. There's just Belgica left for me to take, and then it'll look a bit more complete. But that is good. But Central Gaul has fallen to me. Another province added to the collection. That gives, how many does that give me now? 13 regions now. 13 out of 50. We're on a good roll here. And retinue expands. Asinius Maxentis has a decorated hero. A clever leader knows how to use the fame and bravery of others to his best advantage. That gives me a discount on training costs. Actually good. This is going to make replenishment easy as pie. We have some repairs to do, of course. Well, the Hall of Heroes doesn't sound like something I want to repair. However, let's repair the stables because we're going to need them. Repair a weaponsmith, not repairing this shit. Yeah, there's a lot that's been destroyed. But yeah, Bardic Circle, that can bugger off. Sacred Circle, no thank you. Hall of Heroes, no thanks. Right, that's all the nasty buildings gone that I didn't want. So there's also things we can construct. We construct stuff like a forum. Well, let's get a barracks. So a barracks is most important. So we're gonna need that for basic replenishment. Then some cavalry. What does cavalry stables give us? Cavalry auxilia. All right, so that gives us better horses. Basically, cavalry auxilia. That'll be something new for us to play with. And don't need an archery range, but I think I would like to include some archers in Asinius Maxentis' army, but we could use better farm. We could use better everything really. So I'll just build what we need for now. Actually, you know what? Better walls as well. I mean, now this town has fallen, it could become a potential target for the Britannians. But right now, they're more bothered about taking over Trier. Resistance is futile. Yep, we've destroyed Alesia basically, but that is how we shall do it. I mean, oops, no, that's not the button. I wanted to just quickly bring up the city management screen. Let's have a look at what the details are. I mean, public order is up thanks to a population boom, governor's influence, law, entertainment, and mainly through garrison. Actually, public order is just being maintained through a strong garrison, so I need to ensure there is actually a good military garrison by the time we leave here. So, but it looks like we've taken over a nice little settlement that I can make a profit out of at least, and it's going to make a good buffer zone against the Britannians. And I think that's where we're going to leave it this episode. So next episode we'll be fighting the defence of Trier, and hopefully we'll be finishing off the Gauls, because, well, it's a bit of a dick move that they decided to get one last little province, but, well, we're going to stop them from getting one last little province, aren't we? So we're going to sort them out, and then once the Gauls are gone, I need a new rival to deal with. And hopefully we'll also get Narbo Martis back under control, because that's annoying. And how close are we to that Imperial Palace? Next turn, people, next turn. So I'll see you there, folks. We're about to get Imperial. Goodbye.